Think about it. Most people are like pinballs in a machine, bouncing from one reaction to the next. Every bump, every frustrating person, every unexpected problem sends them flying. They think the way to win is to be louder, faster, or more aggressive. They're dead wrong. The real advantage, the one that 90% of people will never figure out, isn't about fighting the world outside. It's about mastering the world inside. In the next few minutes, you're going to learn a timeless technique that reprograms your mind for unshakable inner peace, giving you a quiet power that puts you ahead of almost everyone. This isn't some complex theory you don't have time for. It's a practical philosophy, honed thousands of years ago by the Stoics, and it's built on a few simple, powerful shifts in how you think. They understood that real calm doesn't come from a perfect, problem-free life. It comes from mastering your response to life. You can't always choose what happens to you, but you can always choose how you handle it. That choice is the secret to emotional control and the ultimate advantage in a chaotic world. Let's break it down into 3 principles. The first step is creating a little bit of space between a feeling and your reaction to it. Most people are completely ruled by their impulses, aren't they? An annoying email pops up, and they immediately fire back a hostile reply. Someone cuts them off in traffic, and their whole day is poisoned with anger. Their emotions own them, instantly. The smarter path is to become an observer of your feelings. When that surge of anger or anxiety hits, don't just react. Pause. Take a breath. Acknowledge the feeling like a scientist studying it. Realize that an initial emotion is just an automatic signal, it's not a command. In that tiny moment of pause, you take all your power back. You get to decide how to respond instead of being shoved around by your own brain. You stop being the pinball and start being the player. This one habit, the pause, is the first step to mastering your inner world. And it alone will put you way ahead of the game. The second principle is so simple it's almost insulting. But it will change your life. Focus only on what you can actually control. Seriously, think about how much energy people burn every single day. They worry about the economy. They complain about the weather. They get bent out of shape over someone else's opinion. They stress about things that happened 10 years ago. All of these things are completely, 100% outside of their control. The Stoics taught that the only things you truly have power over are your own thoughts, your own beliefs, and your own actions. That's it. That's the whole list. Everything else is just external noise. When you relentlessly focus your energy only on your choices, you unlock an incredible amount of power. You stop wasting your battery on things that will never change. Frustration disappears, because you accept what you can't change and pour your effort into what you can. While everyone else is exhausted from fighting 1,000 battles they can't win, you're conserving your strength for the ones that actually matter. The third principle is about turning poison into medicine and using silence to your advantage. Most people see an obstacle as a brick wall, a failed project as a disaster, a difficult boss as a curse, a setback as a sign to just give up. So they complain, they vent, and they stay exactly where they are. The smarter move is to see every obstacle as an opportunity, a chance to practice patience, courage, or creativity. The great Stoic emperor Marcus Aurelius said it perfectly: the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Challenges aren't blocking your path, they're the path. This mindset makes you mentally unbreakable. And finally, learn to use silence. In a world that never stops talking, silence isn't empty, it's full of power. Let other people rush to speak. While they're filling the air with noise, you're listening, observing, and understanding. Real strength isn't in the volume of your voice, but in the weight of your presence. When you finally do speak, your words will hit with precision and impact, because they weren't wasted. So that's it. That's the quiet power that separates you from the crowd. It's not a trick, it's a fundamental upgrade to your mental operating system. By mastering the pause, you control your reactions. By focusing only on what's yours to control, you become ruthlessly efficient and calm. And by seeing obstacles as the way forward, you become unstoppable. Most people will keep getting tossed around by life, reacting to everything and wasting their energy. But not you. You'll move with purpose and clarity. You won't just feel smarter or calmer. You will be smarter, calmer, and unshakable. If you're ready to master your inner world and operate with this quiet advantage, Comment, quiet power, below. Make it a declaration that you're done being a pinball. And subscribe for more wisdom to sharpen your mind.